I struggled with addiction all throughout my life. Doing meth, smoking weed, drinking. JJ was right beside me the whole entire time.
At one point, Justin and his mom were homeless and actually living out of her car. JJ and his mom were in drug houses, going from couch to couch. JJ was exposed to a lot of dangerous things.
JJ never witnessed me doing drugs. I used to think that because I was behind a closed door, that I was keeping him from it, but that wasn't the case.
The situation at the time was sad. JJ wasn't being cared for. She was using paper towel and a plastic bag as a diaper.
One time, JJ ran away when he was 3. He wandered into the neighbor's yard, and the neighbors knew that it was a known drug house, and they called the sheriffs. Later on, CPS came, so I had him hide in a cupboard, and I told him that there was a green monster outside, so he would be really quiet and really still, because I didn't want them to take him from me.
JJ was in the middle of things that kids should not be exposed to.
One time, JJ seen my ex hit me, and he had grabbed a knife to protect me. JJ tripped on the extension cord. I didn't know if he just stabbed himself with a knife. Another time, at the known drug house, I could hear people getting beat up upstairs. All of a sudden, there's a guy standing there. He had a gun in his hand, and he cocked it back, and he goes click, click, and then he points it at my face. He said, "Bitch, get upstairs now." And I said, "No, I have an 8-year-old child that's sleeping in the room behind me." I was just praying like, "God, please don't let anything happen to my baby."
Why do y'all think he is the way he is?
It's a mixture of everything, genetics, but a lot of it is, as a child, he has no control over his environment. Mm-hmm. And that was me and my bad choices.
Okay, where's his father?
He passed away when he was 5.
So when JJ was 5, his father was actually shot and killed by the police because he was evading the police.
Correct.
Is it not true that JJ at this point is kind of a miniature copy of his father in terms of his emotions and his rage and his explosiveness?
Yes, definitely, yes.
There's that anonymous poem, Children Learn What They Live. You say that you always kept him safe.
Really,
But he was in drug houses with drug addicts.
Right.
And when he was 4 years old, a SWAT team put a sniper gun in your face, right? Because they raided the house.
Correct.
I'm really curious about this because you knew this was going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you weren't on drugs.
No.
Why the hell did you leave this child in this quagmire of sickness and chaos?
She would hide herself so well.
Did you not know she was on drugs?
Well, yes, I did.
But she'd go radio silent for 3 months at a time. Why would you not call the police and say, my daughter is on the street with a child and she's a drug addict going from drug house to drug house to drug house with this poor innocent child. Find this drug addict of a mother, find that child and bring him to me.
I understand.
You have a daughter that's using paper towels and plastic bags for diapers, and she is begging you for diapers and formula. You're in contact with her because she's begging you for this stuff. At that point, you hope there's somebody clear-eyed enough to say, no, I can't tell you what to do because you're an adult, but I can take this child out of this mix.
At that time, I had just recently divorced myself, and I purposely, being by myself, bought a 4-bedroom home. And so I did try to get her to come.
You know how that sounds, right?
I know how it sounds.
I did try.
Yes.
I had a house there, but I tried. What do you think that meant to JJ that you tried?
I understand what you're saying.